At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality walking shoes, which might lead to another discovery.
40,000 steps, baby. Who's on top now, Karen?
You've taken the office step challenge a step too far. Don't worry, though. Sierra also has yoga gear. It might be a good place to find your zen. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
This is Optimal Living Daily, Ways to Maintain a Positive Attitude Even When Stressed, by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your very own personal narrator. And we keep on narrating as we optimize your life. Ways to Maintain a Positive Attitude Even When Stressed, by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. As an individual, you're continually faced with challenges, difficulties, and temporary setbacks. They're an unavoidable and inevitable part of being human. By learning how to manage stress and respond with a positive attitude to each challenge, you'll grow as a person and start moving forward in life. In fact, without those setbacks, you could not have learned what you needed to know and developed the qualities of your character to where they are today. Much of your ability to succeed comes from the way you deal with life and manage stress. One of the characteristics of superior men and women is that they recognize the inevitability of temporary disappointments and defeats, and they accept them as a normal and natural part of life. They do everything possible to avoid problems, but when problems come, superior people respond with a positive attitude, learn from them, and keep moving forward in the direction of their dreams. There's a natural tendency in all of us to react emotionally when our expectations are frustrated in any way. When something we wanted and hoped for fails to materialize, we feel a temporary sense of disappointment and unhappiness. We feel disillusioned and react as though we've been punched in the emotional solar plexus. Manage stress with a positive attitude. The optimistic person, however, knows how to manage stress in difficult situations and soon moves beyond this disappointment. He responds quickly to the adverse event and interprets it as being temporary, specific, and external to himself. The optimist responds with a positive attitude, knows how to manage stress and counter the negative feelings by immediately reframing the event so that it appears positive in some way. Since your conscious mind can hold only one thought at a time, either positive or negative, if you deliberately choose a positive thought to dwell upon, you keep your mind optimistic and your emotions positive. Since your thoughts and feelings determine your actions, you'll tend to be more constructive and you'll start moving forward more rapidly toward your chosen goals. It all comes down to the way you talk to yourself on a regular basis. In our courses of problem solving and decision making, we encourage people to respond to problems by changing their language from negative to positive. Instead of using the word problem, we encourage people to use the word situation. You see, a problem is something that you deal with. The event is the same. It's the way you interpret the event to yourself that makes it sound and appear completely different. Even better than situation is the word challenge. Whenever you have a difficulty, immediately reframe it, choose to view it as a challenge, and start moving forward. Rather than saying, I have a problem, say, I have an interesting challenge facing me. The word challenge is inherently positive. It's something that you rise to that makes you stronger and better. It is the same situation, only the word that you're using to describe it is different. The best of all possible words to maintain a positive attitude and manage stress is the word opportunity. When you're faced with a difficulty of any kind, instead of saying, I have a problem, you can say, I'm faced with an unexpected opportunity. And if you concentrate your powers on finding out what that opportunity is, even if it is only a valuable lesson, you'll certainly find it. As the parable says, seek and ye shall find, for all who seek, find it. Moving forward and thinking positive. Here are 4 ideas you can use to help you to maintain a positive attitude and manage stress. First, resolve in advance that no matter what happens, you will not allow it to get you down. You'll respond with a constructive and positive attitude. You'll take a deep breath, relax, and look for whatever good the situation may contain. Second, neutralize any negative thoughts or emotions by speaking to yourself positively all the time. Say things like, I feel healthy, I feel happy, I feel terrific. As you go about your job, say to yourself, I like myself and I love my work. According to the law of expression, whatever is expressed is impressed. Whatever you say to yourself or others is impressed deeply into your subconscious mind and is likely to become a permanent part of your personality. Third, remember that it is impossible to learn and grow and become a successful person without adversity and difficulties. You must learn to manage stress and rise above the difficulties in order to become a better person. Welcome each difficulty by saying, that's good, and then look into the situation to find the good in it. And finally, start moving forward in life by keeping your thoughts on your goals, dreams, and on the person you are working toward becoming. When things go wrong temporarily, respond by saying to yourself, I believe in the perfect outcome of every situation in my life. Resolve to maintain a positive attitude, be cheerful, and resist every temptation toward negativity and disappointment. View a disappointment as an opportunity to grow stronger and speak about it to yourself and others in a positive and optimistic way. You just listened to the post titled Ways to Maintain a Positive Attitude Even When Stressed by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary.
Your backyard barbecue has some new RSVPs. Just tap Target. With the grill raring to go, your personal shopper is tackling your same-day delivery order at Target.
Babe, so Bob and Lynn are bringing the kids after all.
Pro tip, you can change your same-day order with a quick text to your shopper.
I'll have her add popsicles. Ooh, and some sidewalk chalk.
Your shopper texts a thumbs up. You text 5 exclamation points and life is good. Text with a personal shopper and get it all delivered ASAP. Just tap Target.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Checking off the boxes on your to-do list is a great feeling. And when it comes to checking off coverage, a State Farm agent can help you choose an option that's right for you. Whether you prefer talking in person, on the phone, or using the award-winning app, it's nice knowing you have help finding coverage that best fits your needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Take it to Brian. I think reframing our problems is one of those things that sounds like really simple, but it can be really powerful, and at the same time, really hard to do when you're in the moment. It makes me think about something that happens pretty much all the time here in Southern California, getting stuck in traffic. It's so easy to see it as a huge problem. You know, you get frustrated, you start thinking, this is going to make me late. This is ruining my whole schedule. And you get tense. Your mood can be wrecked before you even get to where you're going and right at the start of the day. But what if it's not a problem and instead, like Brian says, an opportunity? Maybe it's an opportunity to finally listen to that podcast episode you've been saving, or to just have some quiet time to think without any other distractions, or even just an opportunity to practice patience, which I think we could all use more of. And I think that applies to so many of the little frustrations we face every day. Just changing that one word in our heads from problem to opportunity can make a big difference. Again, easier said than done, but a great one to think about. So with that, I'll leave it there. Thank you for listening every day. Have a great weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.